Bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. I don't normally stream on a Saturday, but it's May the 4th, so I thought let's do a Star Wars theme stream today. I'm planning on doing a tier list for all the movies, which is, you know, gonna absolutely go down well. No one's gonna disagree with me because my opinions are always correct about everything. And I'll play some Jedi Survivor, which is a game I've not played since it came out. I loved it. I thought it was a great game, but I think it screwed itself over a little bit. I think it shot itself in the foot, by the way, when it came out, and it was completely broken and unplayable. I think because people were so put off by it, they didn't really give it the proper chance it should have gotten, because it is a fantastic game. But unfortunately, it came out in a year when there were so many really amazing games coming out, and it got to the point where, like, hey, why would I stick around with this one broken game when I've got Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2 to play instead, right? So unfortunately, rushing it out to development happened to be the worst thing they could have done for it. In fact, if they waited like another year and released it like now, it probably would have been a smash hit. But they were a little too eager on that. In fact, they ended up paying for it. I don't think it won any award in the end, actually, which is a shame because it's a genuinely good game. I enjoyed it despite the issues. I'm hoping it runs smoother now. I did quickly load it up beforehand and just like lower the settings a little bit because I know when I'm streaming, I'm streaming in 1080p, so there's no point playing the game in like 2K or 4K resolution. So I don't want to have any like frame rate issues or anything. I took that precaution just in case. But yeah, I'm gonna plan on doing a tier list. Hopefully everyone's gonna completely agree with all of my picks. I've got a tier list open. And yeah, I just want to talk about Star Wars for today, really. Anyone wants to chat about Star Wars, feel free to let me know all of your opinions about it, and I'm going to tell you why you're wrong and I'm correct, like every Star Wars fan does, right? Like, do you know that whole like meme about people being gatekeepers? Like when they see someone in a band shirt and they ask them to like name like 5 of their albums or whatever. I think the Star Wars equivalent of that is like, oh, you're a Star Wars fan? Name 5 women you've bullied off the internet, because unfortunately the reputation of a Star Wars fan isn't exactly the best one out there. Like, it's probably one of the worst things you can be. I think it's become akin to a slur at this point. Because it's not a very good fan base. I don't know how it got so like toxic and so silly like that, considering the entire series is about, you know, rebelling against that kind of oppression and, you know, evil and being a good person, but somehow people who spend all their income on it completely miss that message, which is not surprising to me at all in the slightest, really. Right, should I make a start on the tier list? I think I should, and then I'll hop into the game. Just make sure everything else is working fine first of all. Make sure I don't need to download any updates or anything, because that would be annoying if I did. Surprisingly enough, I opened the TikTok live stream manager thing, studio, whatever it's called, and usually they need to... Oh, my pick. Fun fact of... Okay, do you know what? Oh, I can think of a good one. I want to think of a good one that would probably... Okay, because you're a Just Dance streamer, Kerry, I'm going to give you a fun fact about how in Europe during the... I can't remember which period, I think it was like the medieval period, right? There was a disease that caused people to start dancing, and they wouldn't stop until they died from exhaustion. And it's not a BS thing I'm making up. An actual disease exists where people couldn't stop dancing. It was like a neurological disease. Nobody knows how it started, because during the time, nobody understood how medicine worked or how diseases spread, but it was a genuine, like, what was it called? Let me look it up. Let me look at the exact name. And where it happened. It was in 1518. It was called the Dancing Plague of 1518. Where did it start? Yeah, it lasted from July till September, so like a good 3 months. People just started dancing, and like within a couple of weeks, they'd be dead because of exhaustion. They couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't stop dancing for whatever reason. I imagine someone must have fucking dropped a banger of a song in July of 1518, right? It must have been one really fucking good song. I think it might have been the song that Tenacious D were alluding to in tribute. Like, I think that's when they played the greatest song in the world. Apparently 400 people died of this as well, which is not a good thing. But I imagine that must have been like one really good song, right? That's the only thing I could think of. Anyway, how are you doing today? I'm hoping you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed that fact. It happened during the peak of the Roman Empire as well, so it was during like Rome literally being the biggest dick in charge in all of Europe when they conquered everything. So I imagine it must have been like some kind of like Latin song or something. A little bit sleepy. I mean, that's my mood constantly as well. I actually went outside today. I touched grass. I enjoyed the sunny weather. We've actually had decent weather today. It was like 17 degrees Celsius, which is, I imagine, like, how many degrees Fahrenheit would that be? I'm gonna guess and say like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea how Fahrenheit works. Let me Google this as well. 17 C to Fahrenheit. 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's normally about as warm as it gets around here during this period. I think when we have a heat wave, it gets like 32 degrees Celsius, which is like the highest we get, and then like for a week, and then it goes back down to about this, which is like a comfortable weather for me. But I went to the park, I listened to an audiobook. I'm just glad it stopped raining, okay? Like, we literally have rain all year round and it sucks. So I'm glad, like, for now, we can actually see the sun. Normally the skies are completely grey here. We don't see any blue at all on most days. I'm pretty sure this is why most, like, British people look like vampires who have, like, a vitamin D deficiency. I mean, I've got melanin, so I don't need to worry about that as much as they do. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people just disintegrate once they come into contact with direct sunlight. I've seen it happen a few times as well, actually. It's on the street all the time. It's a pretty common thing. How have you been celebrating Star Wars Day? I mean, you're a woman on the internet. I think normally Star Wars Day involves bullying one of the women off the internet, because that's what the Star Wars fan base is usually known for, right? It's what they do best, right? I think it's like, oh, you're a Star Wars fan, name 5 women who you bullied off social media. You're not a real Star Wars fan until you've, you know, made someone's life a living hell just for whatever gender or whatever they identify as. Usually how this works. I have no idea how this one fan base became this toxic, but unfortunately it's one of the most toxic ones out there. A movie, okay. Which one would you pick if you had to pick one of them? Because I'm doing a tier list of it in just a minute. I've got I know what my favorite Star Wars movies are, but it's not the one I watch the most. Like, the one I rewatch the most is Episode 3, because it's the funniest for me. It's the most fun to watch because it's got all the memes in it. Like, you can point out and say, oh, that's the meme when he says, I have the high ground. I think it's got the most recognizable scenes, and it's got the fucking famous line, hello there. Oh, my hot take is I don't like Episode 4. That's probably gonna get me cancelled. I do not like A New Hope very much. I think it's okay, but like, there have been better movies since. For me, it's Empire Strikes Back is my that and Rogue One, really. In fact, do you know what? Let me switch over to my tier list. Let's get that going. Do I have browser capture on? I should turn that on. In fact, Rogue One is the first one on the list, so immediately, no contest. Rogue One, I think, is an S tier. And my hot take is the less Jedi are in the movie, the better it tends to be. And Rogue One has, like, what, 1 in it? And he's in it for, like, what, 5 minutes? That's usually been the case. Although, this next one, on the other hand, is proving my theory wrong because it's Solo. And I'm putting that one in D. Which is unfortunate, because it had a lot of good things about it. I like the cast for it. It had legitimately one of the best, like, portrayals of Lando as well, and a lot of actors I really liked were in it, like Donald Glover, obviously. And unfortunately, the writing in it just wasn't that good. There's no way to save that one. Not even a cameo from one of my favorite characters is going to save it. Unfortunately, and I want to say the less Jedi are in it, the better it is, but unfortunately, Solo is the one thing that ruins my theory. In most cases, when there's less lightsabers in it, the better it tends to be. But look at The Mandalorian, right? That was fucking amazing. In fact, the series have been really good, like the ones on Disney Plus. And I know a lot of people are hating on the Acolyte coming up. I don't hate it. I think it looks good. I mean, I know why they're hating on it because there's a woman in it, which is something that they happen to be allergic to, which is usually the case why they're all why any Star Wars fan is mad about something. But I think that's one of the reasons I like Rogue One because there's a woman in it, and I respect women, which is a rare thing for a Star Wars fan. Okay, Phantom Menace actually was my very first Star Wars movie. It's the one I watched first out of all of them, so I do have nostalgia for it. So I don't know where I want to put this one because I know it's not the best, but I really like it. The whole duel with I love Darth Maul. I love his double bladed saber. Um, I also love Liam Neeson, and I like the whole like final fight scene in it. It's just I wasn't a fan of the pod racing, which I know a lot of people were fans of when they were a kid. I didn't hate the politics stuff too much. I thought it did drag on quite a lot in the early part of the movie, and I didn't hate a lot of things like a lot of people, completely can never forgive the movie for. I know a lot of fans are really pissed that it introduced the idea of midichlorians and ruined the whole fantasy aspect of Star Wars a little bit, which I'm not too mad about. Like, I can just completely ignore that if I want to, that's fine. See, I want to put it in A, but my heart knows that it belongs in B, and that's being generous. Because it has some bits in it that are amazing. Duel of Fate's one of the best soundtracks, like tracks in the entire fucking series. I think John Williams during the prequel era actually did the best tracks. Like Battle of the Heroes as well, I think is the best track in the entire Star Wars franchise. As much as everyone loves the original trilogy, I think the prequels do get shit on a bit too unfairly. Uh oh, Attack the Clones. I'm putting that one in D. I was not a fan of episode 2 at all. I think that was the one I disliked the most. It's the one I remember the least as well. There's a reason why, like, all the prequel memes, right? Barely any of them are scenes from episode 2 because it's not that great. As much as I love Christopher Lee, he's a fucking great actor. I loved Count Dooku and his design of his lightsaber and stuff. And the movie just didn't grab me at all. It was the least interesting to me, even though it introduced Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu, who is a fantastic character. But I just didn't feel it. Next one, though. I'm torn between this one. I want to put this one in S. Again, my heart knows it belongs in A because it wasn't perfect. But I have a lot of. I think this is my favorite prequel movie. I fucking love watching Revenge of the Sith. And I want to put it in S. And I know a lot of people hate the prequels, and I'm putting like two of them on the top two tiers like this. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it because making making it controversial like this means you get more comments. Usually, it's what most people do when they do tier lists. They'll pick a popular option and put it really low, or unpopular option really high up, and hope it causes enough discourse to get likes and comments or whatever. Gotta farm that engagement. It's what most influencers do. Okay, next up we have episode 4, A New Hope. I didn't like this. This was I watched them all in order as well. I watched Phantom Menace was my first Star Wars movie, and then I went back and watched the original trilogy, and then I watched, the prequels, and then obviously the sequels when they came out. So I did watch them all in order like that. I didn't like A New Hope. I thought it was okay, but I think a lot of people let the nostalgia get the better of them with this one, and they give it a higher rating than it should do, because I think it's a rough around the edges. I think episodes 4 and 5, sorry, 5 and 6 are much better. Because, this is when, like, Star Wars obviously is the very first one that came out. I think it was still sort of, like, feeling around, trying to get its footing a little bit. And I think it's more, establishing more sort of confident in storytelling in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. In fact, I'm torn on the next one, because Empire Strikes Back was my favorite Star Wars movie until Rogue One came out. So I kind of want to put it up there. Hang on, that's Return of the Jedi, isn't it? Or is that Return of the Jedi? It's hard to tell because this is. You know, I'm going to zoom in to double check. I'm pointing the right one in the right place. That's Return of the Jedi. Okay, that's fine. Empire Strikes Back. It was my favorite Star Wars movie for a very long time. I fucking loved the whole lightsaber duel between Darth Vader, sorry, and Luke Skywalker. I thought that movie was perfect. I think it was a 10 out of 10 movie. Until Rogue One came out, and then I realized Rogue One is an 11 out of 10 movie. But I think that was the best Star Wars movie for a very long time, and it deserves to be in S tier more than anything else. Uh, Although my first B tier movie, it's gonna have to be Return of the Jedi. I know this. A lot of people I know say this is their favorite. I think it went on for a bit too long. The whole fight with the Ewoks in the forest where they threw rocks at stormtroopers. I think that went on for a bit too long. I get that George Lucas just happens to be a marketing genius when it comes to making very marketable designs and plushies and toys. And he needed that segment there so he can sell toys of Ewoks, right? Because that's the whole point of these movies, is to make him a lot of money by selling toy designs. The whole story being based on samurai movies like The Hidden Fortress and all that political stuff, that was an afterthought. The main reason these movies exist is to sell toys. The whole, rebels against an oppressive empire uh, based on samurai culture. That just happens to be, coincidental, I guess. Um, Return of the Jedi, I think it started off strong. I think it's the one that I don't really watch very often, purely because I don't like the second half of it very much. I think it starts off strong, with Luke going to Jabba's palace and such, but it just I think this movie's a bit too long for me. Even when I'm an adult, I think like yeah, it lost my interest when I first watched it, and it's struggling to keep my interest afterwards. But I understand why people do like it, and I get it's a good ending to the first trilogy. I think it wraps up the story very nicely. It's a good conclusion. It leaves everyone feeling satisfied. I can see why everyone likes it. It's just not the one I liked. I liked episode 5 more, a lot more, so I'm putting that one 2 tiers higher. Next one though, is the first sequel movie, and I think this might upset a few people with how high I rank this one, but I'm gonna put The Force Awakens in A tier. It's not S tier. I know there are flaws with it, and I know people have their mind sort of like poisoned by their perception of the Disney Star Wars trilogy in hindsight now, because hindsight is 2020. But when this movie came out, fucking everyone loved it, and for good reason as well. It looked amazing. It had a lot of practical effects, and it was beat for beat, just A New Hope, but told again with better special effects. But I love the design of BB-8, my favorite droid, I think. I love literally everything about it. The only thing I can fault it for is, you know what, I just played it too safe with the whole uh with the whole just retelling A New Hope. But I guess it was for a new audience. I like the introduction of Kylo Ren, the way he caught that bolt in midair and just held it there. Fucking most badass use of the Force up until that point, right? That was the coolest we've ever seen anyone use the Force. I wasn't keen on his lightsaber design, the whole crossguard lightsaber. I think that's one thing I wasn't keen on. I liked literally everything else, but I loved Finn. I loved Rey's design as well, her character. I know people call her a Mary Sue, but so was Luke Skywalker, so I don't really hold it against her. The main characters of Star Wars have always been Mary Sue's. I mean, Anakin is literally the chosen one, so that trope is well and truly played out. Last Jedi. I know this is the one everyone hates. This is when everyone says the Disney Star Wars started to get bad. I somewhat disagree. I'm gonna put it in. I want to say C tier, or I might go B tier. I'm torn between these because the movie looks good. It had some good points to it. I do think it has the same problem as Return of the Jedi, where it goes on for too long, and there are bits you could very easily have cut down, so it didn't have to be as long as it was. So it's one of the ones I don't really watch much either, purely because it drags way too much towards the end. However, it has some of the coolest moments. That moment when Luke Skywalker showed up to face off against Kylo Ren, one of the coolest moments in the sequel trilogy, in my opinion. And I think that is one of the things that makes me want to put it higher. I know everyone fucking hates The Last Jedi. I don't hate it. I think it's I think it's mostly average. The reason I don't hate on it is because I don't hate the ideas the Last Jedi introduced. I hate the sequel trilogy's not inability to commit to it, basically. So the whole point of the sequel trilogy is meant to be like, Kylo Ren is Anakin Skywalker in reverse. He's meant to start off mostly, questioning himself, and then he eventually becomes the main bad guy, right? That was meant to happen. Like at the end of Last Jedi, he was the Supreme Commander. He killed Snoke. He was now in charge of the First Order. And then Rise of Skywalker dialed it back completely and just, brought Emperor Palpatine back because they thought that's what fans want. Because they were bending over backwards for fans because they thought, oh no, fan reaction to Last Jedi was too bad. We need to fix this. Let's just give them more of what they want, right? So let's bring back an old favorite. I think that's what ruined it. And that's why I'm putting Rise of Skywalker down in D, I think. I was gonna put it in C, but I don't think there's enough to redeem it, to be honest. I think the only good thing about it is, you know what? They managed to finish up Kylo Ren's story arc, so they did. Uh, did I set off your Google? What did I do? How did I? What did I do this time? Does she disagree with me? Do you remember there was a trend a while back actually where people would put the word Xbox in their username or OK Google in their username? So when people read their names online when playing Call of Duty or something, it sets off their Connect. So they'd have names like Xbox off, and then someone would say, "Oh, I just killed Xbox off," and their Connect, because the voice recognition was on by default in the Xbox Connect, and every Xbox One, I think it was, came with a Connect. It would just turn off their Xbox, which was one of the funniest fucking things. No, they've started off, the very first one um, was Xbox Skype. So when people say Xbox Skype, their Xbox would open up the Skype app, and to do that, it would close whatever game they were playing. And that's one of the funniest ways to control someone, especially in Call of Duty, where everyone is known for having, tempers completely in control, and would never have a complete meltdown over being kicked out of a Call of Duty game, which is great, right? I'm sure all those people went to therapy and resolved any issues they had. One thing I do also notice, my microphone, I've got it set so it only picks up frequencies of a certain range. So it should only pick up my voice, right? Because I don't like wearing headphones when I'm streaming, because I stream for like a 3, maybe 4 hours, and my ears get warm, essentially. So even though I do have a nice pair of headphones, I don't like wearing them for too long. So I like having my microphone there and using my speakers so I don't have to worry about accidentally pulling my PC off my desk because I forget that I'm plugged into it. And normally it's fine until I'm playing like D&D with my friend James, who has a voice which is very similar in register to mine. So like I'll be playing D&D and stuff, and my microphone picks me up fine. Everyone else who happens to be, James is the only other guy who plays with us. So my microphone doesn't pick up anyone else like May or Harpy or Shannon or anyone else. Whenever James speaks, it does pick him up. So I sort of have to mute my mic like every now and again, just whenever he's speaking or whatever. Which is the steps I take to not have to trip over myself when I've got headphones plugged in, because I am that person who would forget and accidentally like snap my fucking headphone jack. Anyway, last one is the Clone Wars. I've never watched the Clone Wars actually, so I'm not gonna rank that one. But I've heard good things about it. I've had a ton of people telling me to watch that one and also to watch the series. I've heard that General Grievous is actually pretty badass in that movie. Technically, it's not canon anymore because they made the movie before the second and third prequel movie came out, and they used it. They got the design for General Grievous. They didn't know what kind of character he would be, so they made him too badass in that movie. So they had to make it non-canon, which is in my opinion, kind of fucking hilarious. Because the Star Wars canon is a bit of a mess. I know one of the issues they have with the canon right now is the Old Republic MMORPG is technically still canon, because to make it non-canon would be too expensive, so Disney are just leaving it alone. Connor, welcome on in. Did you just rob the first from Hero Carry? I think you did. Congratulations on getting the 95th medal. I am just ranking the Star Wars movies on this tier list, and I think I've come up with the definitive tier list that no one can disagree with, because my opinions are always correct. So I put at the very top Rogue One, my absolute favorite, followed by Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith, the 3 best Star Wars movie from each era. So the Disney era, the prequel era in the original trilogy.
Hello, Ed boys. Many dollars, yeah?
You were technically here first, but unfortunately you did not grab the medal. I didn't like episode 4. I'm not a fan of it. I think every Star Wars movie that came afterwards just happens to be better. Apart from like a handful. In A tier, I put Phantom Menace. I know I'm being nostalgic about this one. It has flaws, but I loved it as a kid. I loved Darth Maul. I love Liam Neeson. I love the Duel of Fates. And I put it in the same tier as The Force Awakens, which I also really enjoyed. In fact, I think this is still true. The Force Awakens is still the highest like grossing movie of all time. Like it beat Titanic. And I think also Avengers Infinity War and Endgame didn't manage to beat it. They won. Avengers, I think, has the highest opening weekend. But overall, I think The Force Awakens still holds the title of the highest grossing movie of all time. Which previously was the Titanic. Which was, no, it was Avatar which beat the Titanic. So James Cameron beat his score twice. And then this beat James Cameron. Have you not? Okay. It starts off strong. The Force Awakens starts off really good. The second one, which is The Last Jedi, which everyone really hates. I don't think it was bad. I think it's the fact that they didn't commit to it. And in the third one, Rise of Skywalker, they kind of like backtracked a little bit and started pandering to the fans. That's what ruined it. Which is what I put in B tier. I put Return of the Jedi and The Last Jedi in B tier. I think they're both decent movies. They go on for a bit too long. They could be trimmed down a little bit. I could do without the whole Ewok forest battle going on for that long. C tier is where I put A New Hope, which is episode 4. Which I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because I fucking love that movie. But I think it's okay. It's a bit dated. It hasn't aged as well. And I think the movies that came afterwards just happen to be better. And D tier, I put Solo, which is unfortunately one of the poorly written ones. Even though it had a good cast and they couldn't carry it. Attack of the Clones, my least favourite prequel movie. And finally, Rise of Skywalker, which is not the best. It's the worst of the sequel movies. I'm going to save this real quick. And I'll post it on the internet and everyone's going to agree with me and tell me I'm correct. Because that's how, discussions on the internet go, especially resolving, around things like Star Wars, right? No one disagrees or says anything bad when it comes to Star Wars. Everyone can just discuss things civilly. Anyway, let me load up Jedi Survivor, which is a game I fucking love. And I think, it kind of shit the bed a little bit because when it launched, the game just didn't work. And it was glitchy as all hell, especially on PC. So it didn't get any, that's one of my quotes, Scary. I think when I made my emotes, I had my Pikachu emote and I also had my gun emote. And people realized you can put a face next to the gun emote to make it look like people are holding Pikachu at gunpoint, which is what everyone started doing. And I had to repeatedly tell people not to kill Pikachu. I don't know why people did that. I mean, because my very first, it's like my first 3 emotes. It was like my gun. Oh, not a good sign when the. Not a good sign when the game that I was just talking about for being glitchy and having performance issues immediately crashes my OBS. You reckon it was Nintendo that took me down because they don't want anyone having a gun near Pikachu because they are very particular about that sort of thing. But yeah, like I said, this game doesn't perform the best. So we'll see how long I can stream it for. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a shame that it has so many performance issues. I'm hoping they would have fixed it by now, but considering it immediately crashed my OBS, my hopes aren't very high. We'll see how it goes. No idea how they managed to screw it up so bad when the first game was fucking amazing. It ran flawlessly and it was one of the best games that came out at the time. But then again, this one's 10 times the size of it, so. Do you know what? New Journey Plus. We're starting from the beginning with my New Game Plus. I've not started it yet. What difficulty do I want? I think it's a trend a lot of developers have been going through where they start cutting corners and essentially the corner they cut the most is quality assurance. So they don't properly play test the game very much, or they'll play test it once and then you know, revised it, but they won't play test it again after because they think it's a waste of money. Because they can just patch it after launch, right? Let the fucking public play test it, which is a shitty practice, but unfortunately everyone's been doing it now, so it's become the industry standard. Let's have a look. Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, Jedi Grandmaster. Hang on, what did I play it on last time? Jedi Master, okay. We're starting New Journey Plus on Grandmaster then. Okay, let's go. There 100% is. Like, people would do it for free. If you do like do you know what? If you do an open beta test and let people stream it on Twitch, fucking everyone is gonna want to hop on that immediately, right? People won't even complain about it because they understand it's a beta test and they're getting it for free before everyone else. I think one of the main reasons they won't ever do that is because they want to release games as quickly as possible as well. And the main reason they want to stick to a tight schedule is because they want to have a game released and profits just, you know, share when they have the end of, like, you know, end of the financial year, and they have to like do their taxes and see how much they've earned. And they want to have them big numbers, so they normally rush out games before the end of the tax year. Which is what happened to Cyberpunk. In fact, Cyberpunk released exactly when it did because they wanted to make sure they had profits to report back to their shareholders and stuff before people started refunding it. That's exactly why they did it on that date. Now, a lot of people have forgiven them for it because they fixed it afterwards, but I don't think, like, you know, they should have even done that in the first place. Also, I know you've been playing Mass Effect, doing a Renegade playthrough. Did you know that this is just a random fun fact I'm giving you for free. Mass Effect was originally a Star Wars game where you play as a mercenary set in Star Wars, but what happened was EA lost the license to Star Wars games because BioWare previously made the Knights of the Old Republic games, right? Yeah, they lost the license for it, so then they just rebranded it into their own thing, which is Mass Effect. Because the game was almost complete. It was like 70% done. And they didn't want to throw it in the bin, so they just made it their own thing. Which I think actually worked out better because I fucking love Mass Effect. I think its universe actually is fucking solid.
On lockdown. State your business.
Also, I enjoy games that have long cutscenes like this. I know a lot of people have like fucking non-existent attention spans and they skip cutscenes and stuff. But I like them. They're like little treats after completing like difficult like boss fights or something. Hey, you did a good job completing that level. Watch this little tiny movie now.
Yeah. Wish you died like the rest of your kind, traitor.
I wonder what this is an allegory for. Dude, I fucking love the Fallout show. In fact, I like it more than the games. I'm not a massive fan of the Fallout games. I'm more of a, what's it called? I'm an Elder Scrolls fan. Hang on, what if I decide to say no? Okay, no, I can't leave. Yeah, I prefer the Elder Scrolls games more, so I've never really been that big on the series when it comes to Fallout. But the show was fucking fantastic. I loved it.
This way.
Although I know a lot of people have jumped into playing Fallout after watching it. it's not one of those things where I wanted to go back and play a Fallout game. So I played like 3, New Vegas, 4, and I thought, nah, I'm not itching to go back into those games anytime soon.
As long as I get paid.
I didn't do anything.
This shop is closed. Move along.
I have rights, you know.
Leave on your own or we take you in.
I love how people play these games and watch these movies and then become fascists. Like, despite the very, you know, not subtle way of them saying, hey, fascism bad.
Hard enough to make ends meet in this galaxy.
Not according to the propaganda.
And security.
Pipe down, prisoner.
These are the bedrocks of the Empire.
Can't believe I'm about to meet a senator.
These days he rarely shows his face in public. Good thing he's making an exception for us. Well, we've got something that'll bring him favor with the Emperor.
Can I moonwalk in, actually? If I want to go in style. Can I just walk backwards? No, you won't turn around, okay. I thought it would have been funny if I could make him run backwards.
Easy, officer. The Senator's just making sure everything's on the level. And we're off.
Also, I've played this before, so I know the twist that's going to happen. Is none of these other guards going to mention the fact that this dude's wearing a backpack?
By order of Senator Sejon. Clear the
Like, why do none of them have jetpacks?
until further notice. Security patrols will detain and incarcerate anyone who...
I'm guessing they thought, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. Or whatever.
Get over here, Jedi.
The rest of you will stay here.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
Not this one. I come along, or we walk.
Only you. The others must wait.
Terrorist.
You gonna let him call you that?
That's enough.
So where'd you find him?
Night market. He was trying to buy a crate of electroproton.
When did this come out? It came out in 2023. It came out a year ago, actually.
Jedi have to sleep, same as us.
When the senator gets a hold of you, he'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
This way, Jedi. Mind your business. The senator requested I bring the prisoner to him alive. He is breathing, isn't he?
Being bullied by a robot. Oh my god.
Ow.
Is the district secure?
Yes, Senator.
It better be. It is
I
dog.
do give this game fucking credit where credit is due. It looks just... It nails the look of the Star Wars series. And the soundtrack also fucking goes hard. It's just like the movie soundtrack. Like, it just nails that whole Star Wars vibe better than, like, most games out there that are like Star Wars games.
See that he is paid.
It's been a pleasure, Senator. Hope this isn't the last time we get to do business together.
The renegade Jedi Cal Kestis. You have made quite a name for yourself. Sabotaging
My
weapons,
microphone picking that up? Let me turn that down a little
disrupting
bit.
supply lines, flaunting this for everyone to see. The failed coup on Norset. That was your doing, wasn't it?
What do you want, Senator? A confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you to the Emperor, you will lead me to the remaining Jedi.
I can't. It's just me.
No use resisting. I'll find out one way or another. Sometimes all it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just use this. Your master's lightsaber. Jaro Tapal, a traitor like you. And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a corrupt institution destroyed
Elegant weapon for a more civilized
by
time.
its own arrogance.
Arrogance is a trap a lot of us fall into, Senator.
I've been following the election results, and I've been very happy about it. I think one of the few that didn't, like, you know, go Labour was, like, I can't remember which city it was, but it's the dude who, like, didn't even use the word conservative in any of his campaign. Like, he's trying to distance himself from the conservatives.
Thanks, BD.
Which is kind of hilarious, that the only way that you managed to win any of the seats was by pretending to
Stop the Jedi!
not be conservative at all. I think it was Newcastle, yeah. Where am I going? Am I going this way?
Come and get me.
Chase him!
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quickly. Can I lower the graphics thing? Oh. Just so I know when I'm streaming.
Dead or alive, just get him!
I don't want it to crash or anything like that.
Come on out. We'll talk.
How? A loss will not be my fault. Please stay down.
Just saying, please. We'll do that again. Hopefully, you know, once more with gusto. I mean, this is what I get for picking the hardest difficulty immediately, but I think I can do it.
I'm on him. Bash him.
He's gone.
I'm gonna make you bleed.
Stim, now!
Go.
What are you doing here?
I'm glad they're coming at me one at a time.
Your turn. Stand still. I can't get an angle.
Go.
I hit him. Why did I do that? Don't blame me.
Go. I mean, they're trying their best, right?
Hit him already. After him. You won't
Now,
find
let me take care of your friends first, and then I'll deal with you.
I'm not doing all the work. You
Fuck.
cannot win.
Now!
Oh, you cannot prevail. He's moving. Get him. You will suffer. I'll break you.
Right here, bud.
What, too much for you? You are weak. You're not getting away.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
I'll catch you. Advancing on the enemy. You're just dragging this out.
I am dragging some. I'm trying to take care of his friends first, and then take care of him.
Near.
Anything, I think the defeat should have been more crushing for them, to be honest. But I think Sokka has run out of replies, so we've used him up too much this month.
I can't fight anymore! Down there.
Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I thought he'd run out of replies. Because you only get a certain number of replies per month for it.
I can get through.
Free. And I don't want to pay for it, of course.
Please run it. Down there. We'll be right behind you. You're almost finished.
I am almost finished. That's not a good thing. I mean, you always have the channel point rewards as well for the other ones like Trump and Squidward if you wanna have a complaint or hear about Trump's opinion.
I'll take you down. Right there. On it. You're quick. I'll give you that. You can't run. Come on. I'm going slow.
I need help.
This is never going to end. My shield.
BD, stim here.
This is some fight.
I'm still trying to remember the controls. I forgot I can use the Force in this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a Jedi. I can use the Force. How did I forget that?
Hold the line. We've got this. You've almost got him. Strike him quickly.
Doing this again. This time, use all the buttons. I'm determined to do some Grandmaster difficulty because I am stubborn like that. There we go. This is what I should have been doing from the start.
I'm unsure if this is working.
There we go, okay.
I got it. Hit him again. Stand your ground. I did it.
Buddy. Need an assist.
Are those
Yeah,
steps?
it's these guys next, okay.
I don't feel so great. Yeah, you're going down. And beat him.
Help me, BD.
Keep slipping moving away.
There we go.
I'm stepping back. Stop.
I can take it.
I'll stop every attack. Stay down, traitor. You're quite agile. That was nothing. You walked it away. More of that coming.
Over here.
There we go, okay. Turns out it's not as difficult if I actually use one of my skills and not just hammer the attack button.
Not so fast, Senator. Hit it, BD. Now he comes to us. He's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot! Hold on! It's okay. These things happen. We gotta get to that yacht.
Well, similar to Uncharted, it does have these action set pieces, which are pretty damn good.
Close one, buddy. It's not your fault.
But there are some really standout ones that are cool as fuck. Got the control. Do I need to press a button to grab on? I do, don't I?
Where's the senator? Yeah, negative. Call it in. The senator. So, I will stop for base before the senator's comms are back online. See anything? Nothing yet. We should be retired with soon on the house. Maybe this is a coordinate. There he is! Take him out!
Oh, dude, leave me alone. Thankfully, they're stormtroopers and they have stormtrooper aim.
I can't open it. You don't have anything for it, do you? We gotta find that yacht before the Empire does.
Doing some parkour.
Is it safe up here? You're gonna disobey a direct command? Heads up! Dodge all you want, I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
Whatever intel the Senator's got stashed, I hope it's worth the risk. You never give up hope, do you, buddy?
Honestly, I've watched a documentary on how the sound design in Star Wars was done, and the way they came up with so many things like the sound effect of the lightsaber, it's like genuinely fucking genius. They actually had a microphone again. They had a speaker with, like, playing back the tone of a TV picture. You know, the buzz of a TV that's got no signal. And they held a microphone towards it, and they were recording that buzz. And they just moved the microphone up and down in the same motion that the actors were moving the lightsaber. And that's how they got the sound of the lightsaber swishing. I think it's real clever. Especially for, like, 60. Hey. Health actually.
Room is dim, bud.
Just in case I get fucked up. Where I need to go. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. You wanna know another fun fact? Rosa Parks lived long enough to watch every Star Wars movie. Well, she could have watched. I don't know if she did. She was alive during the release of every single Star Wars movie right up until The Last Jedi.
Not yet. Let's go. Move, move, move!
I can rest there.
I have more skill. Do I have all my previous skill? Or has it just been reset? Got 45 skill points available, okay. So I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, I might as well have the most life possible, right? Okay. Bunches. I don't want to put too many points into single bladed stock, so I'm not going to use it very much. Back to those. Go to the next. That's a really good. Try not to use them all. Blaster Star is really fucking good. It's like the jack of all trades type. The one I usually tend to use. Ahmed, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good today. I did a Star Wars tier list earlier, and now I'm playing Jedi Survivor. I'm playing it on the Grandmaster difficulty, so the hardest one. And I'm just quickly setting up my skills before going any further. So let me spend all my skill points. So I'm ready to fight whoever it is comes up next. It is May the 4th, so may the 4th be with you. I rarely ever use. I think I definitely need mostly. Pulling. We'll do this one, just so I've got a few points in that with him, right? Alright, I think that's everything, more or less, now. Oh, I still have all my perks, okay. Athletics are randomized on death, I'll pass on that one for now. Shatter. That's a more effective. Good one. Weapon damage for bows. Variants I can. Double. Could go with crossguard. It was a fun time. See how well I do with it. If I have regrets, I'll change it later.
Let's move, BD.
Just an optional side area where I've already gotten the reward from, so I don't need to come here.
What are we looking for? Suspect's male. Was last seen on Dock 27. And they say he's in... Collect him! That's right. Spot on. He's going down.
They'll get fucked. Actually, if I go back down real quick, I believe... Oh, all damage is on. I forgot about that. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think there was a bench here I can use to edit my light a little bit. No, there wasn't. Okay. I was going to change the color of my blades. I know you unlock some more colors when you do a new game plus.
Invading forces disclosed.
when the camera is this narrow. If you come here, I can hit you better.
I need something, buddy.
Trauma inflicted. You cannot escape. You will regret that.
There we go. I could have brought him with me. Or her, sorry, because she had a female voice, but... I don't want to babysit Boyd. Because I don't think she could make it through that gap anyway.
There's the yacht. Still drifting. That's the spirit, BD. We'll get it.
You want to get a bite after a shift? Sure, I could go for a turbo dog. I heard they make those out of strats. That's just...
Sorry, dude. Cancel those plans.
Hit a good hit. Am I the only one gonna fight? Get him!
Fortunately, they had dinner planned together as well. Gonna go on a nice cute date. But this is the wrong way. Yeah, here, okay.
I see him.
A lot of crime on the street these days. I thought I was dead. Can't hit him! This is it. Hurry and get him.
I was not paying attention to my health bar. It's fine, we got this. This time I won't screw up. Although I am going to change my stances, because I think that might be better. This is good for when you fight groups of enemies. The cross guard is more for when you fight one-on-one, so I normally use that for boss fights. Yin, my dude, how are you doing today, dude? Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
I got him! Moving back.
How are you doing? Have you been having a good day? I've been doing pretty good. I've been having a good time so far. I'm just replaying Jedi Survivor because I've not played it since it came out. Fucking loved it when I did. It's a really good game. I fully recommend it. I'm playing it on the Grandmaster difficulty for this time round. So I whacked the difficulty all the way up because why not? It's a really good game, honestly. Did you ever play Fallen Order? Because I think Fallen Order is like one of the fucking best Star Wars games out there.
You were a disgrace. Hey, my helmet was fogged up last night. On account of the you are such a poor excuse for a soldier.
I fucking love the ending section in Fallen Order. It was so hype.
An intruder? Copy that. I hope command is watching. In pursuit. Gonna need a second. Come on. Got a hit on the target.
Oh, watch out for my health. Those flamethrowers do a lot of damage.
Contact on target.
me alone.
Getting closer. Hanging in.
I
there,
really
baby.
fucking love this series. This one has also been just as good. I think it does improve a lot on Fallen Order, but I'm not nostalgic for Fallen Order. Who's that?
Gotcha, traitor.
You know he's the main character because he took his helmet off.
Took you so long.
Oh, you know, just hanging out, taking in the sights. Been a while since I was on Coruscant. Thanks, Bode.
Part of the job, Custis. When I saw the dock collapse, I thought this heist might be over real quick.
Why make it easy for him?
Ah,
Where's the crew?
heading to the yacht. We'll meet him there. Oh, and Bravo said no comms.
No comms it is. Bravo knows best.
Wrong thing. Got this. Oh, get me back.
Coob and Liz are probably starving by now.
Hungry Klaatuinians. Ooh, you don't want that.
Remind me to tell you about the Corita job sometime.
Looks like that factory stopped the yacht. I'd call that a win.
No gunships. Crew must be making mischief.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Oh, is it this way? No, it doesn't look like it is. This one. I think it might be. I'm seeing a gap here.
How are we gonna get you again?
Well, that didn't work. Think you can knock down that crate?
Worth a shot.
All set.
Go. Now we can do it.
That jetpack's handy.
Remind me to tell you how I got it sometime.
Run across this, can't I? There we go.
Who taught you to move like that?
My master. Every time I fell, he got me back on my feet.
Sounds like a good teacher to me. Stormtrooper patrol.
Looking for us.
Better us than the yacht, yeah?
Oh, this is the way I come back later. Okay, wrong way. Wrong way. I've not picked up yet. What's this? Here I've not. Alright. Okay, good. Means I know what I'm doing. Oh?
Impressive.
Who needs a jetpack?
This is a, yeah, I've already been here. It's fine. Nothing in here. I've already got the cosmetics. I like that all the cosmetics in this game are just like in-game that you don't have to pay for. Whereas like most games, like Star Wars Outlaws coming out by Ubisoft, are gonna make you pay microtransactions for that shit. Kind of bullshit.
Bucketheads below. No going around them.
Then we go through them.
Alrighty when you are, Custis. We got a fight ahead
Yeah.
now. You are.
There we go. Okay. I hate those things. Fuck, I hate those things. I can't believe I was killed by a stormtrooper as well, and I was shot in the back by a stormtrooper. That was embarrassing. You can make it back. Not sure. Here's somewhere I... Was it no further on? Okay. Get myself back to where I was.
I can't wait to train my sights on that Jedi scum.
I think...
Let's take him down.
Was it this way? Might have been. Look anyway. Nothing over here. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Kind of disappointing, but fuck it. At least I know now. Back this way.
Enemies close.
You need to come over here.
Sudden movement unforeseen.
Hit him back.
Scattered failed.
Oh no, you got me. You killed me, haven't you? That was not good. That was me being careless. And is that there's a shortcut? There it is. Okay, I was wondering. Sure, there was definitely one here. This slate's bigger, I think. The parkour in this definitely does feel really good. All very smooth and fluid.
I'm with you, Cal.
Not fighting the right people first. I want to take you out first.
Fight enemy defense.
That does a lot of damage and I don't like that.
Take it. This unit remains. Finish the target.
No, I've got like no time to heal between those attacks. Well, I think what I need to do, I need to take care of the stormtroopers first, and then I have time to actually properly parry his attacks. I might also change one of my fighting styles. I might change all of them. Have a look what options I have more than one. Change this. Try this. So go full Ahsoka Tano on this.
Enemy's close. I got the gun count.
Moving to engage. So I got it now. Stay calm.
You will regret that. Strike restrained.
Get how to reload the actual blaster. Is it just from like...
Can you patch me up? That did the trick.
I have to double check the controls now, so it's been a while. Was there a reload button? I don't think there was. No, I'm probably just imagining it or making it up. And then I get them back from just attacking.
Thanks for the advice. Let's keep position. Agreed. I'll radio when we have first sight.
Enemies nearby.
That's enough. On the ground.
Looks like a fight.
Launching attack. Stay deflectable.
Stim BD.
Be hard without relay support.
That'll
Oh,
teach
okay.
him. They're onto us.
Found my target.
Really skipped the shortcut, but that's fine.
Hit done.
Not feeling so great,
That?
BD.
Oh, I can't deflect back with this one, can I? No, okay. That's the downside to these styles. As great as they are for like being aggressive, not the best for defensive play, like the double-bladed saber was. It's normally really good for taking out groups of enemies. It's a shortcut I could have taken this whole time, but completely forgot about. I thought I missed that jump just then. speedrunning our way back to the point where I died so I can die again.
Spotted some hostiles.
Anyone there? No.
Let's take them down.
Kill request. Someone else take him down.
Eliminated. Contact made. I am hit. You have weakened. You will die. Pointless evasion.
Light them up.
Destroy. Chassis damage.
These things only get more and more annoying when you cut their arms off.
I need one.
Let them have it.
Damage dealt. Target is quick.
BD, stim.
There we go. Those things are annoying, and they don't get any better either. You only get more skills to like fight them. It's because they have so many unblockable skills. So you don't really get much chance to actually hit them yourself. Where do we go next? I'm guessing it's not down here. I'm guessing it's across. You can just jump that gap. Or will I jump to my death? Here we go. What we need.
Troopers
I would
coming.
have totally just leapt off the building.
Sure thing. On your signal. Weapons free. Okay.
You're getting weak.
Okay. You can fight.
Yeah, you too.
I don't know binary, but I hear you, BD. Team effort.
Cross here. Yeah.
The yacht's just over there.
And of course, the bridge is under construction.
Let's try up that way.
Quit reading my mind, Jedi. All set.
Did I kind of like jump wrong? No, I just about got it. Okay, I thought I did it a bit too late. Hang on, I need to have a sit down. Hal's knees aren't quite what they used to be. He needs to have a breather. I want the blaster stick. I want that. Might go with this. Health back and go.
This place is a ghost town.
Coruscant's changed a lot of those.
Yeah, I might be missing.
These days, just being outside.
You look around. Oh. Surprisingly enough, nothing.
Speaking of trouble, let's avoid that patrol.
Agreed.
Oh, it is. The Open Sesame.
Hostiles!
Eyes over there!
Dude, why so nice? You never know.
I hate probe droids.
Same here.
Adversary inbound! Scared of getting hit?
I mean, I think everyone here is scared of getting hit. That's why we tried our best to avoid getting hit. Okay.
Any sign of the Jedi? No. Heard there's a at level 34. Skylane accident. They think it could have been terrorists. Think it's a coordinated attack? Hard to...
Oops. I did not mean to do that. I got stuck.
I need a stim, buddy.
Jedi's long gone. And command says the Senator's yacht is secure.
Down. Nice jump across.
Enemy, here? Fight him!
Country where you have friendly fire turned on.
Don't let him intimidate you!
Down.
Another.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh no, there's more of them. Shit.
Be in here!
Get it back!
I was not ready for them to start shooting me in the back like that. I thought I killed all of them. Before I do continue, I need a quick piss break, so I'll be back in just a moment. Enjoy whichever ad that comes up during the Be Right Back screen, and I'll see you in just a minute.
I'm recalling the attack team. Return to your positions. Increase security.
Be careful, he's still in this area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way. Intensify security measures. You haven't made your scheduled report. Carry out an investigation immediately.
It was nothing. All clear.
The situation is normal. All clear.
All personnel, return to your stations. I'm recalling the attack team. Return to your positions. Increase security.
Be careful, he's still in this area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way. Intensify security measures. You haven't made your scheduled report.
It was nothing. All clear.
The situation is normal. All clear.
All personnel, return to your stations. I'm recalling the attack team. Return to your positions. Increase security.
Be careful. He's still in this area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way. Intensify security measures. You haven't made your scheduled report. Carry out an investigation immediately.
It was nothing. All clear.
The situation is normal. All clear.
All personnel, return to your stations. I'm recalling the attack team. Return to your positions. Increase security.
Be careful. He's still in this area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way. Intensify security measures. You haven't made your scheduled report. Carry out an investigation immediately.
In return. I'm surprised, Kona, you didn't get that one because that's a music-related question. I think it's also very popular, well known that Sting was in the original Dune adaptation. So I guess it wasn't exactly the most difficult question you could have asked. So, hopefully I'm going in the right direction. I'll go back to where I was killed and hopefully not be killed. Same mistake again. So, yeah.
Contact.
Yeah. Contact with who? Oh yeah, these guys. I forgot about them. Okay, good.
Watch your aim. Watch your guard. Remember your training.
Forgot the those explode.
Have him.
The double-bladed saber is a lot better for deflecting blaster bullets back.
I'm not liking this.
Target acquired. Direct hit. Your efforts are meaningless.
Got stuck in the wall. That's not a good sign.
Quick, help!
Look at the situation tactically.
Round tactically for now.
We're clear. We've got contact.
Getting out of this.
This game is really fun, especially if you want that whole power fantasy with pairing groups of like stormtroopers like this.
Right here, buddy.
Well, one change they made I wasn't the biggest fan of. It's how they made slow into like your like fucking like Ranger Sparta like pushing ability and not skill you can just use regularly. So it was quite fun slowing things down in the original Jedi Fallen Order. I used to use that one liberally. That asshole over there has got my health and XP.
Let's finish this for real.
Prepare yourself for...
You're all right.
You want to keep going?
Fuck, I tried to deflect the rocket launcher back, it didn't work. Timing on that is a lot more difficult than what it would be. I'm sticking with these lightsabers. I think they're working pretty good. I'm trying not to use the blaster stance purely because, right, the blaster stance is like one of the easiest ones like breeze through the game with because it's good for every situation. And I've already used it liberally in my first playthrough. I don't want to have to use it again all the way through this one as
Slow
well.
up. Enemies nearby. We'll do this together.
Kill me! How am I supposed to hit him? I hope... Don't stop pressuring him. Head up. Lay down covering fire. Stay on him.
You now.
Coast looks clear.
Running with full health this time, so we're not gonna fucking die.
That was close.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly.
I guess I really have no choice but to use this flow in that situation. So they really want to make sure you use it there, surrounding you.
Nothing.
I want to change. No, because I want to be able to lock on immediately. I keep accidentally not doing it, so.
Stim, please, buddy.
Going to get before.
Let's double back.
Okay. That prick over there's got my health. I want it back.
me a stim, buddy?
Where did you get
I
that?
think BD wants you to knock that down.
Now I'm taking orders from a droid.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Platforming puzzle. To be honest, I'm not going to complain about the puzzles in this game because the puzzles tend to be quite good. Like Jedi Fallen Order had some pretty decent puzzles as well. That's one thing I can't really fault them for because they're actually quite good. They're not too bad.
The Emperor turned the
They're
Jedi
not
Temple into
Uncharted
his
levels are good, but Uncharted is on a whole other level.
Some help, please. That hit the spot.
Especially the platforming, because there's some really fucking cool, like, wall running parkour type puzzles that you have to do.
How long you been working with Saw Gerrera?
And it looks really good.
I could tell you impressed him. That isn't easy. Might be able to use that crane to get across the bridge.
The Jedi here? Gotta be friends, right?
Of course. Ashton Kutcher's gonna pop out in a second, remove the Stormtrooper helmet, and like, you just got pranked. Double blade style looks fucking cool, but like it's one of the most difficult ones to use. I screwed that up. It's one of the most difficult ones to use. It's a very aggressive one, but it's got like 0 defense. So it's not very good in most situations. Outside of maybe a few boss encounters, which is probably when you use it most. But even then, the cross guard is probably better because it has a bit higher damage output. Where was that shortcut? Pretty sure it leads here, doesn't it? Missed it and passed it regardless. Okay, I can't remember where it was.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly. It's up to them.
You aren't so smooth.
Can I get a stim, buddy?
Oh, is it here? This is a shortcut. Okay, that makes sense.
We've got contact. Here we go.
Come on, coward. I need it. You step up. I can do this all day. Yeah.
Captain America over here.
Stop dancing around. Come on. Take him out. You can't get them all. You can't stop me.
Oh. back to where I died, so we're making progress. Better not die anymore after this. Okay, shortcut. Good. It's nice. See a loading screen hiding that.
There you are.
Dude, that's unfair.
Looking forward to this.
You cannot escape. You will regret that.
Oh, can't do that one block away. Right here, okay.
Your odds of surviving are low. Very low.
Oh, got him. First try and everything, not too bad.
Like you.
Don't think he was a fan of you either.
I don't see a way out.
Let's look around. Find something, buddy?
What's he got?
Extension cable. Workers use them for construction now.
Can you repair it?
Cable's a bit frayed. Not in bad shape. Should be a quick patch job.
So I heard you fought the Empire on Kashyyyk.
Yeah?
Hijacked a walker and broke open an Imperial prison camp single-handed.
That one was BD.
Just the two of you.
And some friends. What about you, new guy? You in this for the credits?
Credits never hurt. But, I have a daughter. Kata. I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, but at least I can provide for her.
Must be hard, being away from her. Is her mother?
She's gone. The Empire took her from us.
Sorry. Taking a lot of people.
More every day. You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Braca.
You've been through a lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Aren't we all?
So, next part. Where are we going? Going this way. Got a grappling hook.
Extension cable's holding.
Not a AAA game unless you got a grappling hook, right?
We can use that terminal to rotate the billboard.
Hope the crew's doing all right. If Gabs gets bored, she might slice into Imperial comms for fun.
She that good?
Too good. Syndicate trained, but got on the wrong side of her employers. Bravo used to fly for the Republic.
Ex-military.
Cantina on Norsid. Bounty Hunter got the drop
okay,
on
this
me.
brings me back down.
Winds threw him down a mine
Oh,
shaft.
okay.
Friends ever since.
Oh, fuck it, let's get my health back. Probably need it. I also have one skill point, one entire skill point. Don't want to use it. I do like that they let you do your skill tree for free without costing anything. And like you can respec anytime. Sometimes you don't want to like invest all of your points to a skill that you don't like to use. Go up. Do I need to go? Try to read that. Grapple onto that. Apparently I was wrong. Okay. Speed run it. Got the other shortcut we can take anyway.
Enemy's close.
I was too cocky. There we go. Screw that up again.
They're onto us.
Come on, hit him!
Good work, Cal.
Grab onto the fucking rope. Come on, you can do this. There we go.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly.
Get in here. Afraid to get hit?
Hit him back.
I'm looking to get promoted. Enemy attack. Now we gotta hold all allied units down.
There you go, he's armless. This is a shortcut I could have taken. Where does it lead me to? I can know which one. This way, isn't it? Okay. Instead of going all the way around there, I could have climbed up here, couldn't I? Yeah. I know that now. I mean, I'll probably forget about it immediately after, but... No, I'm not supposed to go away. Yes, it is. I'm just fucking doing this wrong.
Hope I'm pulling my weight.
You got us to the senator.
Sounds like he wants to double my cut. That right, BD?
This is what I'm supposed to do. I've got a map, I think, haven't I? It is, yeah. Okay.
There is only the Force.
Get my health back. I've fucked around enough. Actually, he wants us going. I forgot.
Set,
Yeah,
Cal?
I'm supposed to be
Good to go.
backpacking.
Lead the way, Scrapper.
Late game, like these platforming puzzles become really fucking complex, but really cool as well because they make you use all of your tools that you've got so far.
Cal, good to see you.
Hey, Bravo.
And it
No
really is
job
like
ever goes
a pretty
according to
good
plan,
test of your
does it?
skill.
What fun would that be? How's the new guy doing?
Bit of a talker, but good in a fight.
Huh, I'll take it.
Gab sliced the yacht. Senator can't call for help, but he's locked in pretty tight.
You trying knocking?
Any sign of Cal?
Batista! Batista!
I just bet the twins of the Senator had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want to cut at that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to get.
So what's the plan?
That yacht's a Sayonara Ram City.
The Senator has military intel on his personal terminal here. Could give us a fighting chance against the Empire.
Problem is, Captain's secure with blast doors. Even the twins can't pry those bad boys open.
How are we getting in?
You fellas got the yacht down, Jetpack. Then I'll work my slicer magic. With my lovely assistant.
I'll grab our transport. Be back before you know it.
Let's do this.
So do I need to grab this? Push it, okay. Well, I'll let them do the heavy lifting. I can be pushing it.
Thanks, twins.
Keep your eyes sharp. Bravo says you're still unnoticed.
Around here.
Yeah. Maybe next time you'll check for... Hey, Cal. How you holding up?
Just appreciating the view. What am I looking for?
2 beams wrapped around the yacht. Gotta take a lot of torque. I'm talking Jedi torque.
I think I can handle that.
Hey, Cal, I tried to move those beams, but...
Yeah, Gabs gave me the heads up.
Oh god, this Hulk is my middle name. Joseph, how are you doing, dude?
First beam's down, Gabs. Can you tell the twins to pull down the yacht?
On it. Goob, Liz, your turn.
Come on in, but happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Star Trek thingy.
All clear, Cal.
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm just currently, I did a list earlier about the Star Wars movies, and I ranked them in the least controversial order possible. In the most, the most objectively correct way, and then now I'm playing some Jedi Survivor.
I loosened it up for
The
you.
fucking dope game.
Nice job, Cal. Hop on. We'll bring you down.
I thought because I'm cocky
Gabs.
as all hell, I thought I'd play on the highest difficulty. Darth Conan the Unwise. I've got channel point rewards actually for Darth Vader if you want to make him say those exact words. They do have some Star Wars themed ones like that one.
Cruise in position, Cal. Ready to break open this Ramsidian.
I think he might take offense to being called the unwise.
And now, time for me and my love.
I think he's currently leading as well in terms of medals, so he has the most medals out of everyone here. We're doing the great Jedi thing of, taking a politician hostage, which is an escapist fantasy I've always
Give us your terminal
wanted to do.
Impossible. They'll execute me.
Maybe I could change his mind.
Oh, I think it's not a story the Jedi would tell you. I know that.
Can't.
Unlock it and you'll be rewarded.
I'll be rewarded. I will unlock the terminal.
Oh yeah, bribing a politician. That'd be the Jedi way.
If he moves, blast him.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, BD. Let's see what we got.
No idea why that button icon is still there in the middle of the cutscene. You can see it just above Cal's head.
They're everywhere.
I think like a prompt came up and then I started the cutscene, so it's
breakthrough we were
still
hoping
there.
for.
I did. I played Jedi Outcast 2, and I also played Knights of the Old Republic. But yeah, Jedi Outcast 2 was actually my first Star Wars game, I think. No, I had the Phantom Menace on PS1. But I didn't have a memory card, so I could only ever play the first hour or two of that. So I didn't have a memory card for it, and then I had Jedi Outcast 2, which was fucking great. The multiplayer was so fun on that. I miss split-screen multiplayer in games these days, right? Video games want like fucking so much graphics off the wazoo. They can't do split screen anymore. It's bullshit. I like being able to play games with someone sat next to me so I can punch him afterwards, right? I want you to physically assault the person I'm beating in a video game.
And we'll cut a deal.
Unfortunately now, because we've got online and, gameplay like that, everyone's like, oh yeah, don't give them one copy to play between 4 friends. Let's make them buy 4 consoles, 4 controllers, and 4 copies of the game instead.
Someday when your children see this, they'll know the Jedi never stopped fighting for them.
Back in my day, video games were so much more fun because you can actually beat up people in real life next to you.
Hey, the twins are getting that ravenous
get
look.
heated.
Let's wrap it up before we have another Corrida incident on our
These days,
hands.
they just yell slurs at each other. And it's not the same, is it?
Okay, let's take their food to go.
They call each other the N-word over Fortnite. It just doesn't hit the same as the actual physical battery. Like, they don't know how good it feels to hit someone with a Wiimote, like in the face. There's no other feeling like it. Like, those controllers were made to be used as blunt, like force trauma weapons. Like when they designed the Wiimote, right? Those corners could have been soft and round, but they went, no, we want them to be sharp corners so you can take an eye out with them.
Oh, I don't know about that. Depends on whether you cooperate. That's a skill senators.
Partisa!
Partisa!
Kulka!
Oh yeah, Patisa, motherfucker.
We get what we need?
Yeah. Wonder what Saul has for us next.
First, we gotta get this intel topside.
It was, but those are, if you've ever been hit by a Wiimote, those fucking hurt. Even if it was rounded edges, it could have been softer, but it's like, no, we wanted there to be some injury, right? They wanted blunt force trauma specifically, not cuts or anything. That's bleeding damage is for pussies, okay? They want bludgeoning damage.
These senators have the good life. Mind if I take his yacht?
This thing's too slow for you.
It'll be my weekend ship. Me and the family. Fine. You're no fun.
I remember the Wiimote condoms.
I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah.
And, the wrist strap as well.
No, they're loaded. Filthy rich. Make the huts look clean by comparison. I bet this senator has more credits.
There's a boss fight coming up here. If I remember correctly. I might need to change my lightsaber stances for it. fucking hated motion controls. You know that period of time where every video game they used the Kinect or the PlayStation Move with the Wii motion controls? They were mostly pretty shit. Outside of like a handful of games which used them really well. One of my favorite ones was Trauma Center, which I played on the DS, and then the Wii version uses the Wiimote, where you can play that one co-op. And it was so much fun being a doctor with someone else and doing surgery together. It was so hyped because like it's one of those games that you can play next to each other and like actually communicate, like I need like, you know, disinfect this wound and then stitch this up and then slice this and then hold this open while I pull the glass out or whatever.
Ferric and Inquisitor!
Fucking great game. I never had a Wii Fit balance board.
Look out!
Saw a meme a while back where it's like, you know, there was once a time where you burned your last CD and then you never burned a CD again because fucking it fell out of fashion and nobody does that anymore. And people like commenting if they can remember what the last CD they burnt was. For me, it was a copy of Resident Evil 4 on the Wii.
Hell, where you going?
Oh yeah, the last time I ever burnt a CD, I pirated Resident Evil 4. Way back in 2008. At the age of 16.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no, that's not where I want to go.
Gotta get to the Mantis. Gabs. The twins. We'll mourn later. Gotta keep moving. They're hunting us, buddy. Gotta stay one step ahead.
The switch I need to press on. Do I just climb up? Man, 2008 was a wild time.
Okay.
Paramore was
let's
releasing
go.
good music with Misery Business. All sorts of cool shit was happening back then. Hang on, I'm gonna do something for you, Joseph. I'll redeem it myself because I got the point for it. Why not?
This guy!
Quickly. There we go, just copy that. There we go. I'll use this one because it's fun. And hopefully it should work.
Avatar Obi sent. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Connor the Unwise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Connor the Unwise was a Dark Lord of the Sith. So powerful and so unwise he could use the Force to IDK where this joke is going anymore.
Why not?
Unauthorized access. Activating security protocols. Block not anticipated.
Yeah, you're Darth Connor now, apparently. I think that's what happens when you become a Sith Lord. You become Connor, and not Kona. Joseph, it's exclamation mark roulette if you want to gamble. Yeah, exclamation mark roulette, not gamble on this one. There we go. That's how we do it. We don't gamble with pickles here. We gamble with something important. Congratulations, you win this round.
Interference detected. Incompetent. You will regret that.
Oh, okay. What's in this box here?
A stem canister. That'll prove useful.
Oh, Jedi. His name is Cal Kestis. Although I've made him look like a ginger version of Obi-Wan at the moment. Dude, fucking Frankenstein is one of my absolute favorite books. I've got a folio edition of it, which looks cool as fuck. I also have a folio edition of Dracula as well. I read like the first half of Dracula like a good 2 or 3 times. It's a difficult one to get into because I think it does sort of fall off towards the middle of it. It does sort of drag a little bit. But it's one I do plan on going back to at some point. I do like my classic horror. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. That's less awesome. You know what I would do if I had an Oxford version of it? I'd go through it and erase. I'd get some Tipex and erase every use of the Oxford comma of it, so it becomes a regular version. It ends up becoming just a classic version, and no longer the Oxford classic. Right? That's how it works, right? It's an unnecessary comma. In fact, you know, I think we should grow up and stop using it.
Regret that.
The Oxford comma's for nerds. Unless you're writing like a list of like a dictionary or something, you don't need it. Unless you're writing like fucking a recipe or some instructional video or, you know, IKEA furniture instructions, you don't really need it. Be ambiguous. Why the fuck do you need to specify what you mean, right? Leave that to people's imagination. Make them work for it, right? Like so many fucking authors, like, instead of writing, hey, this character is sad, they're like, oh, the curtains are blue and it's raining outside. That's how you know this character is sad, right? Like, why do we need to like be direct? Let's be more ambiguous like that.
Maximum effort. Scanners failed.
Okay, you want me to do that?
I'm hit.
I like not using it. Like I can say things like I went to a party with I went to a party with 2 strippers, Barack Obama and Tony Blair, right? Depending on if I use the Oxford comma or not, either I went with strippers, Tony Blair and Barack Obama, or Tony Blair and Barack Obama were the strippers, which I think is more fun, you know? Why would I want to take the fun out of that?
You cannot escape. Large damage initiated.
BD, help, please.
Exactly, right? The less specific you are, the more easy it is to deny anything, you know, controversial. You say, oh, I actually did mean something completely different. You guys completely misunderstood what I meant. It's your fault, not mine. That's the Giga Chad way of doing things. Fucking hell. I died in the same part. I got beef for that droid now. The fact that they're shooting out of rhythm, so like I'm trying to deflect one, but the other one shoots an uncounterable one. Like I have to dodge all the time.
I'm here, BD.
He's not. Well, what happens is one of them is shooting one that you can deflect, so you have to block it, and then the other one shoots one that you have to dodge, so you can't block it. So no matter what, and they're not doing it like, you know, in sync or anything. So I'm like, okay, cool. Every time I try and block one attack, the other one gets me. I wish they had better rhythm. That way I can kill them both at the same time. Am I not allowed through here yet? Guess not. Okay. You look like a mini boss.
To your head. You'll soon slip up.
Well, I can do this. You can't.
Running again.
Hey, BD1!
You will fall before me.
I can't believe he stopped attacking when I'm ready to counter him. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's rude.
You will find another. You will not deny me. I'll catch you.
Unfortunately, I am not Anakin. Or Obi-Wan, actually.
This one's green.
I'm Avatar Obi. I'm a completely different type of Obi.
Not today.
The fuck is caught in Game of Thrones now. Up some meat. These lightsabers would be so fucking good for cooking, because like you're instantly cooking the meat when you slice through it. Like microwaving or air frying, but much better. Imagine slicing a steak with one of these. Some purple thing on the floor here, but I can't pick it up. No idea why. Okay, probably because I doubt. Have I already picked this up? Is that why? And a king. I mean, hell yeah, he is. Looks like there's a boss fight in here.
Hiya, BD.
He's in here somewhere. We'll find him.
Be ready.
Obi-Wan, what about Obi-Wan Energy?
Hey, an intruder! Oh no. Attack him!
Seer expected me to use it like that.
Like, I'm now craving a steak because of what I just said.
Troopers everywhere.
Can't wait to
Gotta
find
be
that
careful,
Jedi.
BD.
Gonna be my first kill.
I should be careful, but I'm not going to be.
Do you think he's afraid of me? You wanna You can't stand against us.
I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job so far.
Your turn.
That's rough, buddy.
I don't think he survived. R.I.P. Joseph, right? We are now dealing with Joseph 2.0. I don't know if you've seen the movie Prestige, where Hugh Jackman is cloning himself and then drowning his previous version. So he's got like 100 clones of himself inside water tanks that are just like, you know, dead. I think that's what's happening with Joseph, right? Poppy, hello, how are you doing?
It's me! No!
Hey, BD?
Fuck. You missed it earlier. Joseph just died. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start using the American style of lightsaber. I can't believe you're robbed after that. It's not fun when I start shooting them back. I mean, they still got me. I mean, I imagine, right, if you get a lawyer, you can probably demand them to get you that VOD, because, I don't know, what you should have done, you should have told them your legal name and address, and then you can say, hey, you've got my data, I want it back. That's my personal data. You're not allowed to process that anymore, so you need to hand it over to me. And that's how you can get that VOD back. So that's what you need to do. Next time, just drop your personal information in chat. And then you can demand it back off them.
Dim, BD?
made a mistake. Meaningless resistance. Prevail.
Here, buddy.
Avoid all you want. Incompetent.
This motherfucker's roasting me. Okay. Don't even go in there. I'm surprised Harpy hasn't got a SpongeBob emote. He has dressed up as him before. Maybe that's what we need to get done next, actually. If she hasn't got one. I can't believe she left that incomplete. She's blue balling you guys with that. We also need to do Squidward as well, actually.
Gotcha.
And then you guys can reenact the entirety of a SpongeBob episode in the comments with just those emotes. I only kill your friend first, and then I'll kill you. Now I can deal with you.
Help me, BD.
Ah, is that a one-hit kill? Oh, bullshit. But I'll get him next time. Do you know what, Harpy? I think that's a you problem. Why don't you have any simps? Unfortunately, Joseph, you can't put the gun to someone else's head. Although you can always... I want to check, does this one command still work? 'Cause I remember I set it up ages ago. Let's have a look. I still have dual. No, that one doesn't work anymore. Okay, I thought I still had that one. No, in that case, it's working on YouTube, just not on Twitch. It's fine though, you can just use Russian roulette to take it in turns and settle out arguments the old-fashioned way like that. It's going the wrong way. This way. I've seen the deer hunt. I've not seen it. I've seen people talking about it. I believe it's on Netflix, right? I didn't realize it was that old. I thought it was quite a recent thing. I've only heard people talking about it recently. So I just assumed it came out like last month or something. I'm guessing people might have missed it when it came out on BBC iPlayer. Ah, okay. Joe Bender. That's great. Well, that's the best one he's come up with so far.
Stim here.
It knows.
I'll end you. You won't escape me. You only delay your destruction. Fight me, traitor! My hand won't falter. You stop.
Turns out just shooting people is one of the easiest ways to kill them in this.
Help, please. You're the best.
Enemy closing in. Incoming threat. Damage. Come back and fight. This hasn't happened before. Not an easy target. Show me your skill. You'll pay for that.
I'm not doing too bad this time round. I'm still doing quite badly, but not embarrassingly bad. I'd say that I've died immediately. I mean, Kona got a pretty wild one last time. It was like fucking something Prince Stranded, right? It's just like a mix of all the things Kona was talking about in chat. These guys, I'm just running past them.
Stim!
I am ready for you. Fight me. Try harder.
He might just make up a completely new one for you. Oh yeah, because he kept suing people, that's why. I think he's getting you confused with Joseph now. You're both the same person to him.
Another stim.
What's that?
Fucking hell, it's this donkey motherfucker that always gets me. Is he gonna like brand you with like a cattle prod as well then? Just NKW Joseph.
I'm watching you. Welcome, Challenger.
Is this guy just going to be hanging around here for people to run up to him and start beefing him?
Running all you do. You saw that too, right? I hope to win this.
I agree, Harpy is not quiet. In fact, she's the opposite of that.
Can I get a stim, BD?
Okay, the typo, but it's not incorrect.
Incoming threat. Heard something nearby.
Fucking hell. I know I'm supposed to like probably like stealth past this area, but I want to kill every single one of them. She's asking for a friend. Change this. Fuck it. Why not?
All set, BD? Buddy, help!
You're mine, traitor. Can't dodge them all. I'll stop you. I caught you. I dropped him.
I need some help.
Just tell people Spankman is your middle name. Luna's Spankman Harpy.
Did you see movement? He's mine.
Always enjoy your comfortable seats in the cup chair.
You won't get through. Target is quick. All right, let's finish this. Not enough to down me. Going to end you.
How that guy missed or fine by me. Fuck. Unfortunately, you can't use a lightsaber on a rocket launcher. Welcome back, Mohammed Ahmed. Just in time to watch me completely kill everyone on my first go. No retries or anything. I'll change
I
my...
need to clear my mind.
I want the double blades. I'm in cross guard. You know, I'll stick with what I've got. I'll use what works.
Hey, bud, Stim.
I found you. Yeah.
Do I enjoy Star Wars? I do enjoy Star Wars quite a lot.
Eyes up! I got this! Targeting the leg.
Just a singular Star Wars?
Mohammed Ahmed 94 cent. Great game, boys. May the fourth with you is indeed.
Trying to resist. You need more training. Enemy severely dead.
I never played Jedi Academy. I played Outcast. So Academy is the one I didn't play. I played Outcast 2 specifically. Although it's been fucking years since I have played it, so I have no idea if I even remember most of it. Mostly played it for the multiplayer as well.
You're mine, traitor. I'll defeat you. I got you. Just wing me. Running is a mistake. My guard is strong.
No way. Dude, you know what? They did you dirty, Bear. They could have been more specific, okay? You reckon the Oxford comma was to blame for that one? You reckon if they said, do you want to go swimming, Oxford comma, or, you know, and then Revenge of the Sith, you would have understood better and had made the right choice?
Worthy challenge. Come fight. Watch out, he's moving. I damaged him.
Let's fight these guys from behind his box so the rocket launchers can't hit me.
Oh no.
prick is firing rockets at me? Is it you?
Aim for his legs. Hit him. I can't wait to get my hands on that deflecting ball rail. I thought it might be a training drill. Wouldn't be an Inquisitor here if it was a hoax, rookie. Unless you want to die in a meat factory.
I need help, bud.
This was supposed to be. Finally. Stand and fight.
Toss me one, BD.
Have to move back.
Ah. Is that when you knew he was going to turn to the dark side? That's what you mean, right? When you saw Anakin in that bed, you knew, oh no, he's developing an attachment. That's forbidden by Jedi. That leads to the dark side. Obviously, you as a very insightful child knew that.
Damn it, here!
No! Can't leave!
I hate that you choose to do that when I do a fucking counter.
On you! Hit me again!
I mean, he is asking me to, so I have consent to hit him, right? I think the first time I saw nudity was when I stayed up late at night watching Cartoon Network, and then all the adult anime came on and I saw titties in Outlaw Star when I was way too young to have seen that anime. I saw a lot of blood and violence too as well. Also Terminator 2 was another one I saw when I was way too young to watch it. They did back in the 90s, yeah.
Enemy! Enemy here!
Shut the fuck up, dude. Stop snitching. Nobody likes a snitch.
Hit me.
The Empire strengthens me.
Philip, how are you doing? It is one of the coolest lightsaber designs. That's why I love Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace.
Here. Little help, BD.
Combat continues.
Made a mistake coming here.
This prick I need to get rid of.
I can't get a clear shot. You scum!
It was for me as well. I fucking love the Phantom Menace. I'm nostalgic for it. I know it's not the best one. It was my first one, so I do have a soft spot for it. And I fucking love Darth Maul, so I am biased towards it. And there's another rocket launcher somewhere around here that I need to kill. Some dude is still shooting rockets at me and I hate him. Where is he? Oh, it's that prick, of course. He's the guy from the Fallout series that plays the Ghoul. Harpy says she's into that sort of thing, you know? You think she needs a guy with negative amount of no so she can make out with him properly? Darth Maul had such a fucking cool design for a dude that only shows up in one movie. Why did he give Bending a medal? Holy shit, Sokka. Pro Bending has a medal.
I will not lose. You cannot defeat me.
Congratulations to Joe Bending.
I'm in bad shape, buddy.
Don't let Harvey find out about them because she might leave you for him. Make sure she never finds out about that.
Who's over there? I see you. Did you hope to hit me?
I did, that's why I'm striking at you actually. Fucking hell, that dude just wiped out my whole health bar in one hit. Yeah, actually. I put quit. Fifth. And let's get rid of that one because I shouldn't. This should be fun.
Ready to go.
Are you not into older dudes?
You made a mistake. My guard persists. Poor technique.
The action go well. It's gone well everywhere, to be honest. Conservatives had like a massive L today, actually. Labour have been completely killing it in the polls at the moment. I need the gun. I tried using double-bladed, like the dual blades. Sometimes a good old-fashioned pistol is all you need.
I see you. You cannot run forever. This is not your forte.
Three-way split, okay. Oh, I'm glad the Greens are definitely getting up there. I want to see the Green Party get more seats. And I'm most likely going to vote for them when the general election comes around. R.I.P. Joseph. It's not his day, is it? Someone must have loaded that gun against him. Actually, I think definitely it's been fixed against him. That's twice now.
He's recovering. What do we do? Tracking target. In the name of the Empire. Look at our pro droid.
Honestly, have you ever played any of the Jedi games? Because they are really fucking good. I think a fighting game would be interesting. I'm not sure how they do it. They'd probably like a sword fighting game, I guess. It'd be mostly Jedi and Sith.
I'm done with this place.
It would be interesting to see. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about that. They were the exclusive guest characters, weren't they? Yeah, we've already had Darth Vader in a fighting game.
They want me. They've got me.
That doesn't surprise me. Disney are very strict when it comes to their IP. Especially with fan projects like that. Not as bad as Nintendo though.
Good to see you. All right. Spoke too soon.
I'll take the Inquisitor. Keep that other gunship off my back.
On it.
We gotta take her out.
Going the right way, I'm hoping I'm going the right way. No, I think that's the wrong way. I just sort of jumped off the edge. That's why I missed. Okay. Honestly, they've done so much with Marvel ever since they brought it. I think, honestly, getting bought by Disney is the best thing that could have ever happened to Marvel. Because people don't realize how fucking close to bankrupt. They were literally bankrupt in the 90s. They had to sell Spider-Man and X-Men just to avoid, you know, going into debt. Because no one was buying Marvel Comics.
Casters!
Got something for ya.
Help me here. It's too easy, Grant. That's it. There.
I fucking love all the J.K. Rowling jokes. I've been posting so many of them. And they're great, every single one of them.
Oh, the
There's such a hissy fit over the word trans and
who
everything.
led to their deaths. makes you so predictable.
I've not really read much Dark Horse comic stuff. The only Dark Horse comics I've really, kept up with has always been just, what's it called? Berserk, really.
No, I've been dreaming of this day. Ooh, this is fun.
I've never read The Mask. I loved the movie back in the day, the Jim Carrey movie. I fucking loved that. But I never actually read the Mask comic books either.
There we are. You're dead already. A little help, bud. Ah, steady. I'll drive you Learn a new trick. So slow.
Not do that.
Help, please!
Oh, Castus. You failed. You'll fail yourself.
I almost got you.
What else you got? Come closer, Castus. I'll crush you once and for all. Careful.
There we go, got her.
Masana!
Ah, I did not know that either. Okay.
You were a Jedi Knight before you betrayed our order. Your name was Masana Tide.
I did actually get a key for the Hellboy game that came out like last year. It was actually the game that Lance Reddick did his last ever performance in. So Lance Reddick plays Hellboy in the Hellboy game.
It's time to
Fortunately, the game is not very good. I tried playing it on screen. It was very bad. It was like a very cheaply made game, which is disappointing. It had a decent art style. It looked just like the graphic novel did.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. I watched the movie for Sin City years ago, back in college. I remember I studied it in college, actually. When I was studying film. Don't want... Yeah, Sin City was a pretty decent... Although mostly won people over because of its unique art style. The way it was color graded, black and white with bits of color. That's why I like Neil Gaiman so much, because he directs the things he writes. So like Stardust, the movie based on his book, and Good Omens. He's the showrunner on the show for Good Omens. That's why it's such a fucking good series. Sandman on Netflix, one of the best shows on Netflix. Also directed by Neil Gaiman, because he knows his work better than anyone else. Therefore, he can produce it the best, it can be. And he has experience doing all of those things as well, which most authors don't have the experience needed to do things like shows and movies and stuff. But he does, which is why the stuff that he makes, and also the stuff that gets adapted from his work, is always really fucking good. you know what I'll do? I think I've played
Okay,
enough of Star
I'm
Wars for
ready.
one day. I'm gonna wrap up my stream here. I think I've done enough. Desktop. As fun as this game is, I wasn't planning on streaming for too long today. I thought it'd be a quick stream just for Star Wars. It's the end of the TikTok stream. Done with you, TikTok. And I'll look at who I can rock a raid at to. I've been watching the One Piece live action. I've watched like the first few episodes of it. I've not watched all of it just yet. Still in the middle of watching it right now. But I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was the cast they hired for it was really good. Like the actors they had for it, they nailed it completely. I thought it was great. Best part of it. Oh,
We're like, oh guys,
one of my friends who was here earlier actually is currently doing a stream dressed as Bob Ross, raising money for the kids. She's raising money for St. Jude, and she is currently painting while dressed as Bob Ross. So I'm gonna send you all to Hero Kerry if you would like to join me for this. She's a very lovely person. Copy my raid message, whichever one you want to use. And I will see you most likely on Monday. So I will catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoy Carrie. She is a lovely, fantastic person. And I absolutely adore the shit out of her. Have fun watching her paint, and I will see you Monday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm done.